Hello, and welcome to our visit with the church in order to explain where the different portions of the church are located. The first thing we're going to show you is the narthex, which means gathering place, or is shaped like a flower. So you'll see that it actually funnels people in to the church. At the front of the church we have statues of Saint Peter, who's holding the keys to the kingdom and is one of our patron saints of the church. The other one is St. Paul, who has a sword in his hand because he's a defender of the church. Next we will walk in and show you in the narthex. At the right hand side is the vesting sacristy. This is where the priests and the deacons change into their altar. And this is the information that they have here. You will see the vestments, the white ones and the different colored ones for the different seasons that we have. The baptismal font is located in the very front of the church, and is where you bless yourself when you first come in, and also where each child is baptized. Underneath the floor here is the reconciliation chapel, which is where you go for first reconciliation. We'll walk in and I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. This is where the priest sits. Opposite of him is another chair, which is where you would sit and you would confess your sins. There's also an old style one there, which is the kneeler, which not too many people use. The anbo is the piece on top where the reading is done, and the predella is the elevated walkway that goes through there. Okay, the anbo is, as you see, is elevated and allows us to say the prayers of the Gospel, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Behind the anbo, you will see that there is a large icon of Jesus, as well as the stained glass windows, which show very confusion at the front of the church. We have the family, the Holy Family, on the left-hand side. On the other side is an icon, so that's called the Holy Family side. As you see in the front of church, where I'm standing now is where the priest would stand. The deacon would sit in the other chair. He would also stand there, and that's where they start the readings, the Mass. The altar is a very large granite stone and has been blessed, and is where we do the actual transfiguration of the Mass. And you see behind in the gated area is the tabernacle. The organ here is something you don't get to see very much. As you see, there is 4 keyboards in there plus one for his feet. So Paul is a very talented person for doing all that. And this is the tabernacle in the church, which shows where we store the reserve hosts. And next to it is the eternal flame.